So today we're going to be ranking every single Christmas in Fortnite from best to worst in a tier list. Now each year we always get Christmas events and we're going to be ranking these based on a few factors. So first, how enjoyable the game was during that Christmas period, and also how good the Christmas vibes were, taking into consideration, free rewards, the gameplay aspect, the Christmas skins, and much more like that. So let's get straight into this tier list. As you can see on screen, S tier being the best and D being the worst. And first up, we're going to be going over Season 2 Chapter 1, which was actually the first ever Fortnite Christmas we experienced. This was during 2017 and the game was pretty much brand new and the vibes were amazing, and the game was definitely a lot of fun. We had the Christmas bushes, the Christmas trees, the Christmas battle bus as well. We had the snowball launchers and a lot of other winter weapons as well. The lobby as well was all winter related, and just because it was such an early time in Fortnite and it was so early into its release, it was a lot of fun because nobody really knew what to expect and there weren't really any standards because it was the first ever Christmas, so it definitely was a lot of fun. And in terms of enjoyment, this was probably my favourite era of Fortnite, and even though the game was fresh and there wasn't that much new things as I mentioned, I think it was still amazing and I have to put this into S tier. Now next up we have got Chapter 1 Season 7. And this was during winter 2018, and I think everyone knows that this winter was just amazing. Even though we had the planes, which were quite annoying in terms of the gameplay aspect, the rest was just amazing. We had a lot of Christmas skins return, like the Nogops and the gingerbreads. We had the whole map covered in snow on Christmas Day, and there was obviously the snow biome with a lot of amazing locations. We had Happy Hamlet, Frosty Flights, Polar Peak, the Ice King sort of event as well, which wasn't really the best, but it was just a cool sort of Christmas event. And again, looking back on this one, it definitely was a lot of fun. And in terms of where I'm going to rank it, it definitely is up there with one of my favourites, so I'm actually going to put it in S tier as well, just because looking back on this, it was a lot of fun. I think when people think of the winter times during Fortnite and the best ones, people always, debate between Season 2 and Season 7 and which Christmas was better, and I think it is because they were both the Chapter 1 winter events, so that is why they were such amazing events. But looking back, they were definitely two of my favourites. But now, moving on to the next one, this was Chapter 2 Season 1, which was of course the Winterfest event. Now this was actually the first ever Winterfest event as well, and I really enjoyed this because it was a new experience and we had free rewards to open every day, kind of like an advent calendar, and the two free skins were the Woolly Warrior and the Christmas Tree skin. And this was overall a solid winter. This was obviously when the game was very fresh because it was the start of a brand new chapter and a brand new map with the release of Chapter 2. And it was quite enjoyable, and I'll probably just put it into B tier. I think it was decent, but I definitely preferred the previous two winters over it. But even though the Winterfest event was new and everything, and that was definitely the best thing about it, I definitely prefer the others a little bit more, so I'll just put it in B tier for now. Now next up we have Winter 2020, and this was probably my least favourite in my opinion, just because there wasn't really that much compared to the previous ones. I mean, we had a few cool game modes like the Operation Showdown event and a few cool new skins, but other than that it wasn't really anything special. And compared to all the other Christmas events we've had, this was definitely my least favourite. Didn't really feel that fresh or anything, and there wasn't even any Winterfest. We didn't really get any free rewards or anything like that, so I can't really remember much about it, to be honest, and the fact that I can't remember much about this winter probably shows that it wasn't the best. So for me, in my opinion, I'm going to put that one in C tier. Now last up we have got the current winter, which is Chapter 3 Season 1. And I've actually quite enjoyed this winter. We've had the return of Winterfest with two amazing free skins, including the Frozen Peely and the Crisabella skin. And these are definitely better skins than the last Winterfest event. And we've actually had this Christmas during the new chapter where the game has, again, felt very fresh with a brand new map, and it does also feel kind of like the OG Fortnite vibes are back in a way, just because of the actual gameplay aspect and the biomes, like the snow biome and the normal one. It does kind of remind me of Season 7 with that, sort of aspect. The snowball launcher is back, there's loads of new skins, and as I mentioned, the snow biome just makes it so much better. And for me, it's going to be probably A tier. I'm not going to put it in S tier quite, but it definitely is a lot of fun, so I'll put it in A tier for now. And in terms of rearranging each section, I'll probably just keep it like that, to be honest. I mean, if I had to go back for a day and play Fortnite during any of these times, it would definitely be Chapter 1 Season 2. So I'll keep that at the top of S tier, with Winter 2020 being my least favourite. Even though it wasn't exactly bad, I just prefer the others a lot more. But that is my tier list. Make sure to comment down below which winter has been your favourite. And if you enjoyed this video, you should definitely hit that subscribe button. And also, YouTube thinks that you'll like this video next. Let's see if they're right.